So, in the quest to play sports on the factory screen, we've been playing with this Zeus 2 streamer, this guy, and it has its benefits, but it also has its shortcomings. Here, let's make sure that my switch phones here.
And what vehicle are we in right now?
2023 F-150 Ford. Where's the phone list?
XLT?
Lariat.
Lariat.
Phone list, there it is. We want Zeus. Okay.
So, we got the Zeus loaded with DAZN.
Mm-hmm. Just let it load here. This is one of its shortcomings, that it takes forever to load the home page because they pack so much into it.
You could probably try and try that area of the screen that we're having problems with now. That's working.
It's mostly when you're actually playing content.
Mm-hmm.
There, this should work. Watch, we'll get a takedown because of this. Video will play after the ad. Thanks. I'm paying for this and I'm still getting ads. That's great. So you end up with this tiny screen up top. Not super useful. So you try and make it bigger, but you can't.
Because why?
It's not a touchable area of the Ford screen. Because that's where they put it. You can't do anything with it. Can't even hit the 3-dot menu. And there's no other way to get in there. So, pretty big limitation, at least using this app. So, we will get out of here.
So what are we going to try?
So, our thought is an HDMI to USB device. So it allows various Fire Sticks, Chromecasts, Apple TVs, whatever you want.
And where did you get that?
Amazon.ca, but Amazon.
Okay, we'll put a link to that in the description.
And this is an old Chromecast. There is a new version of this, which is a little more set-top looking, but this should work just fine for what we're trying to do here. So, we're going to unplug this guy.
Unplug the Zeus.
Leave that for a sec. Okay, little user manual. Plug it in. Pretty simple. Got yourself a USB-A and your HDMI. If you only have C, it's got the little C to A dongle. We're going to unplug the Zeus. We're going to plug this guy in here.
So where are you plugging it in?
To the Ford USB. Your device supports CarPlay enable. So of course it fools the Ford into thinking it has CarPlay device hooked up.
Okay.
And shows whatever sources you're giving it, which in this case is just the HDMI. And I'm just going to open up this Chromecast. Oh, way easier end. There we go. If you haven't set up a Chromecast before, download the Google Home app first. You got cords and such. I've already got power hanging out here, so we don't need to unpack those ones.
So where do you download the Google Home app? Do you do that download it onto your phone, or where?
Yes, onto your phone from the Play Store. Whether you're using Android or using Apple, it doesn't really matter.
Okay.
Okay. Nice thing is this guy's never been set up before, so power.
So what'd you do? You clicked it in, you
I just hooked
connected
it
it.
into my cigarette lighter power because I know it's going to have enough juice. Sometimes factory USB ports don't have enough juice. Let's see if this remote has any batteries. It does not. Here's the batteries. A little seat blocker saved these from falling down between the seat.
Oh yeah.
So that was good.
You got the little,
This little guy.
you can't, nothing will go down there.
Great. It's not perfect
Yeah.
for the Ford F-150, but it's
Got
better
one
than
over
nothing.
here. So you don't lose your keys or change or anything down the...
Yeah. Okay, so should have some kind of turn it on.
Okay, what are you doing now?
Just gonna get this guy to. Oh yeah, there's the white lights on. That's good.
So the Chromecast has got power.
Yeah. Looks like it finally woke up.
Okay, what happened?
We just had to give it its own power. Let's see if
So what needed power?
the Chromecast.
The Chromecast needed its own power, and you plugged it into one of the USB ports in the vehicle?
No, I plugged it into a cigarette lighter adapter because it's higher power output.
Okay, it's plugged into a cigarette lighter adapter.
Okay, so we want hotspot because we want this to work when we're on the road.
So, and did you find the device in the Home app?
It did. It never did actually.
Okay.
So maybe you don't actually need the app to set these new ones up. I know you needed to on the old ones, but these ones not so much.
Oh, okay. So now what are you doing?
Trying to find my hotspot.
Oh, okay. So you hotspot your phone. So you probably would need a certain amount of data
There it is.
to do this, right?
You should have a decent data plan, absolutely.
How many, what do you have again? I think it's
50
like,
gigs?
oh, I
or
think
more?
I think it's 100. It's a Rogers plan.
There we go.
So you connect it to the hotspot on your phone.
Yes. Okay, so now we're out of there. Good. So each one of these apps will require you to sign in. I won't bore people by signing into every single one, but we will add an app to show what it looks like on this one. Search.
And because we want to watch the NFL wild card playoffs.
Sorry, I don't understand.
Oh, I can't find the DAZN app.
Look under sports. There it is.
Oh, okay.
Now, I haven't signed into the Google Play Store yet on this, so we'll see if it
Oh, okay.
requires that or not. Once you do all this stuff once, it should just remember it all.
Right.
Because we're using a remote, we shouldn't have this not being able to touch the edge of the screen nonsense.
Right. And DAZN does require a subscription. We've used TSN and Sportsnet in the past. We just like using DAZN because it gives you all the NFL games. And that's really all we've been watching this season. We watched basketball endlessly for years, but we decided to switch over to NFL for a bit.
Well, at least I can do this.
So now it's wanting to sign in the DAZN account.
Mm-hmm. You have a full screen when you're sitting and watching football in your vehicle.
Woo! But this is a game from last week, right?
There's no live games on right this minute, but we'll test it out later this afternoon. And tomorrow, probably.
Ooh.
Texans.
So now we're back here during game time, and we're looking to find the live game. And you're just using the remote.
Mm-hmm.
And what are the legalities concerning watching this screen in Canada while you're driving?
Well, the transportation is always state or provincial laws. And in Alberta, no video screen can be visible to the driver while in motion. That's the rule. When you're parked, no problem. If there was a polarizer on it, so only the passenger could see the video, that would be fine too. So that's the legalities of it. Does anyone actually pay attention? That's up to them.
So use at your own risk.
Yes.
And as we said before, the DAZN app does take a long time to load.
Yeah, it is quite slow, no matter what you're using. Even with the fastest Rogers plans on 5G, it's still network connection. You'll get that sometimes too. But hey, we even get that on our Starlink using the DAZN app.
Yes.
They could certainly stand to redesign their app.
Yes.
Okay. That's going to be selected here. Watch now. Join live.
We're getting closer.
I don't know why it has to be such a struggle. Like you could just slap an iPad on the dash, a cellular-enabled iPad, and it would do the exact same job. But you've got this screen here. You've got your data plan on your phone. Like this should be easy to do. You can wirelessly charge your phone. It's hotspotted, feeding the Chromecast. There you go. Now you can watch your content.
While we're parked.
Sure.
Oh, that's amazing.
The sport I was thinking it was.
What live sport do we have going on here?
American Cornhole League.
I never even knew there was such a thing.
If you're really tired, this might put you to sleep. I don't know.
Or, you know, you could have a drinking game.
I think this whole sport's a drinking game. Pretty sure it's what they play at family reunions.
Oh, I know it is. We've played it.